Welcome to our full moon ritual for November. I don't know how you've been feeling, but for me, November has been an insane month already. Just so many things happening, so many blessings coming through. And if you're feeling the same, I really want you to take a moment and feel gratitude and embrace this because, I feel like it's been a while since I've had a month like this where things are feeling really good. So even if you're not having a full month that feels that way, if you're having one day or one moment, just cherish it, okay? Really remember it and appreciate it. So let's jump into our full moon ritual for this month. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight as to what's going on, keep it short and brief. Then we're going to clear our energy, we're going to answer some questions, and then we will meditate. All you need is a pen and paper, maybe something to help set the mood, some candles, or a cup of tea, or something, that helps you just feel relaxed. Definitely grab a blanket if you get cold, and we'll get started. The moon will become officially full at 3:57 a.m. Eastern Time in the sign of Taurus. And actually, for those of you who are on the East Coast, this full moon is going to be a partial eclipse that is supposed to be the longest partial eclipse that has happened in years. So I think on the West Coast, it starts at like 11 p.m. or something like that. I can find you a link that might give you more information if you look in the description. However, on Friday, like Thursday night leading into Friday, if you're up in the wee hours, meaning 2 a.m., you will be able to see this lunar eclipse. So definitely check it out. I feel like that stuff is always super fun. Just so you know, this full moon eclipse is ushering in the start of the last eclipse season of 2021. In general, when we have an eclipse, the energy can feel more intense and be extremely transformative. Allow yourself to be open to the changes that you are ready to make or the things that are happening in your life naturally for you. Right now, this full moon eclipse may be highlighting relationships in your life, and so think relationships with others as well as relationship with yourself and relationship with money. If you're feeling really called to thinking about money and money is on your mind, this has to deal with the Taurus energy that is happening right now. With this full moon, this is a very important time for you to be focusing on grounding yourself. So get out in nature. That's one of the best ways to ground yourself. If you're lucky to be living somewhere warm, put your feet in the grass, put your feet on Mother Earth. Or if you'd like, you can just listen to your heartbeat, connecting into your heart. So one of my favorite ways is to put my hands on my heart to feel my heartbeat, listen to it. You can also meditate, focusing on your heart, or meditate, imagining yourself connecting into the earth and into the ground. Really allow yourself to flow with life right now, understanding that everything is happening for you. Even if you can't see the big picture, just trust that it is all happening to bring you to the next place that you are looking to go. And so with this being the start of the last eclipse season, know that this may be the start of a new journey. So you may not be able to see that end goal right now. You might not be able to get to where you're looking to be, but if you can just embrace every single step in the journey, you will end up getting where you're looking to go. So recognize that this really might be the start of something new, and allow it to be the start. Allow it to be the new beginning, because with this eclipse energy, you really can make a quantum leap. You really can just transform in a drastic way. And right now, of course, I keep bringing up the eclipse, but it's just because it is important. It does have an impact on us. And so I want to remind you, be extra kind to yourself, okay? If you need the extra rest, you gotta take that nap, you wanna sleep in, give yourself that. This is not the time to push through for a productivity's sake. Make self-care that top priority, make filling your cup the top priority, and you'll see you actually can create more when you take care of yourself and you give yourself that time to rejuvenate. So please make self-care a really big priority right now. That's everything that I'm going to share with you guys for this full moon eclipse happening on Friday in the sign of Taurus. But of course, as I always say, please look at astrologers on YouTube, follow blogs if you want, look at Instagram, wherever you get information, TikTok, about things that are happening so you can learn more about the full moon if you're interested in learning like more technicality or other things that may be going on, as astrology is so fascinating and it's so insightful and it's just fun, okay? On that note, we're going to now clear our energy and clear the energy of the room. I am going to use a sage bundle that a friend of mine gave me, which I'm super grateful for. And so you can grab anything that you have, sage, Palo Santo, energy clearing spray, any incense that you have. If you're not able to burn anything where you are right now, or if you just don't have anything, you could just imagine white light coming in. It will still do the trick, okay? We don't need all these fancy smells in order to set the intention to clear. So whatever you're willing to do, go ahead, grab that. And now we're going to move into clearing our space. So as we clear our energy, I'm going to read something to us just to help, really set that intention. If you are using sage, Palo Santo, incense, please get the palms of your hands as well as the bottoms of your feet, as these are energy centers. And so, I clear myself of any imbalances in my aura. I release anything I have been holding on to that no longer serves me. I see myself surrounded in loving white light that is entering each of my cells and upgrading my entire body and providing a miracle healing. I am cleansed physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So next we're going to clear our room. I'm going to stay seated so I can stay on camera, but you are more than welcome to get into the room, walk around it, be in the center of it, whatever feels good for you. I ask all unwanted energy to leave this room. I ask this space to be light, free, welcoming, safe, and comforting. Please allow this space to assist on my journey tonight, helping me gain more clarity and a deep healing. I invite my loving team to assist me on this journey. Anything is possible, and I am open to what is meant for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to move into our questions for tonight. And so you can pause this video and go grab a piece of paper and pen if you don't have one. If not, let's go. And so of course, now that I told you to grab a piece of paper and pen, I just want to take a moment for us to connect into our heart before we go through these questions, because I really want you to find stillness and hear your inner voice tonight on this journey. And so when you're ready, please just close your eyes and gently place your hands over your heart. Take a deep breath in and feel your heart beat. Take a few more deep breaths. And once you feel connected to your heart, you can open your eyes, grab your piece of paper and pen, and get ready for our questions. Our first question for this ritual is going to be, what is it that you value most in your life? And so this can be material objects, this can be qualities, this can be things that you have that you're grateful for, in the sense of being able to work from home, or being able to spend time with your family or children, or traveling, or whatever it is that you value most in your life right now, okay? It can also be a relationship with somebody, friendship, right? Like things that you cherish in a sense, things that you truly value in your life that you have, that you're grateful for having. So we're going to spend 4 minutes answering this question. And again, the question is, what is it that you value most in your life? If you'd like another minute with this question, hit pause and keep going. Honestly, I didn't think I'd have so much to write, and I could easily keep going as I sit here thinking about all the things that I value. So by all means, keep on working. But if you're ready to move on to our next question, it is going to be, what do you love most about yourself? And so again, we're going to take 4 minutes for this question. If you'd like a few more minutes with this question, then please hit pause and keep on writing. But if you're ready to move on, our next question is going to be something that if you've been doing moon rituals with me for the last year and change, then you may have done this with me before, but it's legit one of my favorite exercises. And with this full moon being in Taurus and so many things around money, I thought this is the perfect time for us to do this again. So our third question is going to be, think of money as a person. So they're their own separate person. Okay, you have this relationship with this person who is money. Okay, it could be called money with a capital M, money, or a moolah, whatever nickname you want to give this person that is money. I want you to write whatever it is that you've been wanting to tell money. and however it is that you feel about them. And with this, I want you to dive into all those beliefs that like may not be true anymore, that you picked up from when you were younger, and what it is that like you're changing when it comes to this relationship with them. And you can like tell them off, you can embrace them, you can tell money what you want from them. What I want you to recognize is that money is energy at the end of the day. And we can change our mindset and shift our mindset and shift our energy and alter our beliefs when it comes to money to help us attract more into our life. And so that's what we're doing right now in this exercise, okay? We are going to talk to Mula, our money, our friend, let them know what's been going on and ask of them what it is that we're looking for. Okay, so get super clear, have fun with this. This is legit one of my favorite techniques. And so we're gonna take 8 minutes for this and just have a ton of fun. If you'd like a few more minutes of that question, of course, hit pause. I hope you're having fun with it. But if not, if you're ready to move on, our next question is going to be, what fears are you releasing with this full moon eclipse? So you can write them all down. This could be related to money. It could be related to relationships, to anything that you feel is holding you back. So again, what fears are you releasing with this full moon eclipse? We're going to take 4 minutes for this question. you'd like a few more minutes with that question, then of course hit pause, keep on writing. But if you're ready to move on, this is going to be our last question, which is, how do you feel now that you have released those things? Who is the newer version of you that you have stepped into? So I really want you to imagine and feel that the full moon eclipse has taken away all of those fears. And you're new, right? You're here, you're new. So how do you feel? We're going to take 5 minutes for you to write down how you're feeling and who this new version of you is. If you'd like another minute with that question, then please hit pause. But if not, we are now going to move into our meditation and Reiki. If this is your first time receiving Reiki from me, I want to just give a little bit of an explanation as to what you might feel and what Reiki is. So Reiki is a healing modality that was founded in Japan in the 1920s, 1922 to be exact, and the Reiki energy flows via the hands. So I am just a channel connecting into the Reiki energy, asking it to flow for your highest and greatest good and for it to be sent to wherever you need it. And so Reiki can impact you on a physical level, an emotional level, and a spiritual level. And so it is clearing your aura, it is rebalancing your body, and that is why at the end of this, I am going to ask you to drink some water to help with that process. But with the Reiki, what you might feel over the next 10 minutes as I send it to you, and yes, it can be sent via distance. Yes, you might be feeling things. Some of those things might be you may gulp really hard, you might have bubbling in your stomach, you might have tingling in your hands and toes, you might feel cool in your hands and toes or warm in your hands and toes. You might feel as if there's a wave of energy coming over you. You might see shapes, you might see colors, you may feel as if you're traveling to all these different places. You may end up with a chatty Cathy, which typically ends up happening to me. So it is very personal to every single person. You might also feel like you want to go to sleep. It is extremely relaxing. If you want to fall asleep, by all means, do it, okay? I would love for you to just allow yourself to relax to that point that you fall asleep. I will bring you back and wake you up, so don't you worry. And you know what? If you do fall asleep and this video ends, enjoy that, okay? Just really cherish and enjoy that because you probably needed the rest. That is a little bit about Reiki. I do also offer one-on-one online sessions as well. So if you ever want to take your healing a step further beyond this 10 minutes, I do a 30-minute session and a 60-minute session, which we jump on Zoom. You lay down at home, and I send you Reiki, and it's just even more than what you're going to receive in these next 10 minutes. So click my link below, go to my website if you'd like to schedule a session and just look at it. But for now, if you could please just get comfortable, you're welcome to sit or lay down. I do recommend grabbing a blanket if you're somebody who gets cold. Once you're comfortable, please close your eyes. If you'd like to put your hands on your heart, you can. Take a deep breath. And I want you to tune into your feet, thinking about them, thinking about how they feel. And I want you to allow them to get super heavy. And with each breath you take, you're relaxing even more. So next, I want you to move up to your knees, thinking about how they feel. And I want you to allow them to fall gently as your body relaxes even more. Take a deep breath into your hips and allow all the emotions that you're storing, whether that be grief, anger, sadness, other emotions, to fall away as the hips relax into the surface that you're on. So I want you to take a deep breath, filling up your stomach, and allow any emotions you've been holding on in your stomach to be released as you exhale. Next, I want you to focus on your hands and your arms, feeling them completely relax, becoming heavy. And so let's take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow your jaw to fully relax. Maybe that's opening your mouth for a second. Really allowing that jaw to become relaxed. So you could put your attention to your brows, your forehead, allowing them to relax, smoothing out your skin. Now think of your top of your head, your whole head, and just feel it getting heavier and heavier. As with each breath that you take, every single part of your body is becoming more relaxed and still. And you're just here in this present moment. And so if over the next 10 minutes your mind starts to wander, you can come back to any single body part and check in with it and just allow yourself to focus back in on the present moment. And so I ask that you bring your hands to your heart. Pay attention to your heartbeat, remembering that you are alive right now, experiencing the awesomeness of life. Thank you, full moon eclipse, for helping me evolve. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, team, for assisting me with my journey. Thank you, me, for making the time. Thank you. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back to the room. Take as much time as you need. As I mentioned earlier, this eclipse will be visible, so if you are up late at night on the East Coast or around like midnight on the West Coast, definitely take a peek outside and look at this partial lunar eclipse. As always, you are welcome to further your healing journey by booking a one-on-one Reiki session with me. Like I said, it is virtual, so anywhere in the world that you are, we can have a Reiki session. We will do this online via Zoom. If you'd like to see my availability, then check my link below. It's at crystalray.com. I'm just here to help support you and help you get back to your inner power and to learn how to live as your authentic self. Thank you for tuning in to this video and for being here with me and part of this community. Legit, because of you, this is the reason why I continue doing these moon rituals. And I get so excited every month because you guys get so much out of it, and it really just, it warms my heart and it makes me feel just really great that I get to contribute to your life in some capacity. So truly thank you for letting me be part of your journey. I am so grateful, you have no idea. I just want to say happy full moon. I am so excited to see what transforms for you and how your life continues to just change and get better. So I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you all the good vibes. Enjoy this partial eclipse, full moon. Enjoy this energy. Remember to really hone in on that self-care. Sleep when you feel like it. Really embrace whatever it is that you are yearning for. And I will see you next time.